winter prep now. If you're a homeowner.
Winter is here again.
So what should you do if you're a homeowner? What are some things you should start doing now to be prepared for the winter?
So a bunch of reasons here. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. So have your furnace serviced. That's a pretty easy one. Just have someone come in, they'll take a look at it, and you'll just know where you're at. Because the worst thing is it's in the dead of winter, and your furnace goes out, and your family's freezing. Reverse your fan if possible. It'll push down the warm air that sits up top, and it'll push it down. Caulk around the windows and doors if needed. So just look. You usually have to do this about once every 5 to 7 years. So if you did it a while ago, or you've never done it, then just look around your windows, any really cracks that there is for entrance points, either like windows or doors, like I said, and just see if you need to like just seal those spots up. Again, it'll help keep the warm air in, cold air out, save you a lot of money. Okay, so this is a big one. It's going to save you a lot of money. That's very, very easy. It takes like 10 minutes. Disconnect the hose from the faucet, turn off the water inside and out, and then put a faucet on. The faucets are like a couple dollars from like a Home Depot or Walmart or something like that. But yeah, pretty much it's just if you don't disconnect it, then it could backpile, and if it's frozen, then your pipe will explode, and it's like what, $3,000 if you want to.
Yeah, it can cause a lot of collateral damage if your exterior spigot freezes and explodes.
So the next one, as you're raking your leaves, why don't you go over with your lawnmower and just mulch over that, because it'll get into the lawn then, and it'll nourish your yard all throughout the winter, so that when the snow melts, then it's easier to bring your grass back to life and just get all that nutrients in there. Look for dead tree limbs to take down. So if you have trees that are nearby and there's some dead tree limbs, like there's going to be snow that are piling up on top of those, and it's going to be heavy, and so you don't want that breaking midwinter, and so you might as well just cut it off yourself, save some property damage, maybe an insurance claim. And then finally, just check and service your snowblower. Unless you go by hand, then all power to you. But if you have a snowblower, you want to make it easier, because again, that would be awful if you only have a couple minutes to get to work and you gotta shovel your whole driveway by hand.
I think the biggest one is that furnace one. I had my furnace serviced last year, and the guy that we use, like, hey, just pay attention to this piece because it might go out within the next 2 years. And then sure enough, 2 months later, it went out. Thankfully, he was able to replace the blower in it, and then now I can't even hear it, which is kind of scary, but as long as it provides heat, so that matters. So don't do it I don't do it personally every year. I don't know if you do, but at least I try to do it every 2 years at least.
One thing too, I used to feel pretty guilty about not raking my leaves, but a few years ago, started mowing it, or just having it mowed over. It's like, and it actually provides nutrients. It's like, it's so much easier than raking. Raking is just a lot of times, my neighborhood, a fool's errand, because the next day it just keeps happening. Yeah. So I just mow over it if your mower's in good shape. But I like the idea too of just getting all your shovels, your snow blowers, and get your summer yard equipment back in your shed or a different spot in your garage and get everything ready to go. Get ready to rock. A lot of times, to really retain or actually increase the value of your property is just taking care of it.